Hello, welcome to the Soulprint Pick Your Crystal Weekly reading for March 27th through till April 2nd. Wow, we've gone all the way through the month of March. We're moving more clearly into spring. And that's a fabulous feeling. I imagine by now many of you, certainly in the northern hemispheres, kind of flowers might be coming back, and snow, if you had any, is melting. There's just a rebirth in the air, and that's a lovely, lovely feeling. So today we have pendants, and this is the chakra pendant. So all of the crystals is in the circle are colored for your chakras. Okay, that's that one. A heart, pretty self-explanatory, and a rose quartz. So this is going to be circled underneath in the description box, heart, and this is going to be pink quartz. Okay, take a moment. While you're taking that moment, I want to say thank you so much for being here. I love your comments. I love the views. I'm really grateful that you guys are enjoying this. I'm full of gratitude for all the support I get. And I thank you very, very much. I'm going to stop talking now, focus on these three pendants, and gravitate to those that attract your eye. It might be one, it might be two, it might be all three. And here we go. So, got chakra pendant. All right. Well, holy crap, you've got some amazing cards here. So you have the Knight of Swords, you have Justice, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups. These are fabulous cards, and actually with a really kind of lovely message behind it. So things lately have felt a little bit chaotic, perhaps even out of control. Perhaps they felt as if almost like things were moving ahead faster than you could assimilate or integrate, or it was just a sense of chaos around you, and it felt as if you really, kind of almost like we're caught in an emotional whirlwind, or a whirlwind of too much stuff coming at you, or just indecision. But with the Knight of Swords, what it brought sort of that real burst of like energy and that surge forward. That is moving to justice. So justice is interesting because perhaps if you have been waiting for a legal decision or a decision on documentation or paperwork, a mortgage, anything like that, there is going to be news coming of that. But it is just, it is balanced. There is just that sense that things are going to, there's just going to be a sense of however this transpires or whatever this is pertaining to, the right decision was made, the just decision was made. There is now a sense of balance and a sense of harmony around you and around this energy and these cards. Justice is followed by the Magician. So the Magician means truly that you have all the tools and all the resources at your disposal that you need to be able to move forward. And then you end up with the Nine of Cups. And so the Nine of Cups, my goodness, is that place of, happiness and prosperity and like wish fulfillment and, dreaming your dreams and having them be accomplished. So you can look at the cards this way. So you have that period of chaos or stuff happening really, really, really fast. And sometimes when things happen really fast, it's not chaotic, but it often feels like it is. But things are moving, things are on the move. And you literally know that you are moving towards that place of the success and the happiness you are seeking, the emotional fulfillment. You have a little bit of magic on your side, and know that that which is legal or that which is just and balanced is in your corner. It is working in your favor. So whatever this is about, there's definitely a feeling of it's moving forward, coming out of sort of the frenzy, taking a couple of deep breaths, looking around, reachieving that sense of balance and calmness and clarity, knowing that there's a little bit of magic helping you, and above and beyond that, you have all the skills and tools you need to take yourself to this place of the Nine of Cups, where you find that sense of just celebration and success and wishes coming true. It is a lovely, lovely card. The universe wants to help you fill up all of these 9 cups. So what do the cups represent for you? Okay. And let's take a look at the heart. Death. Don't panic. The moon. 6 of Cups. And Wheel of Fortune. All right. So, as we know, the death card very rarely means a death. But what it does mean is there is a major transformation coming into your life or coming into your life. And this could be all kinds of things. This could be a new job. This could be a move. This could be being able to finally wrap something up that has been a bit of a burden to you. That may have legal connotations or not. But this is a card of rebirth, of a new beginning. It feels like a little bit like, in some ways, that has almost caused a little bit of sort of confusion for you, as if you were looking for some clarity to be able to illuminate the situation. So, this reminds me of when we are busy sort of in the groove, okay, and we're doing the same thing day in and day out, and our life has become very I don't want to use predictable, but when our life feels like it is full to the brim, and this is making a demand on us, and that's making a demand on us, and that's making a demand on us, the death card brings that sense of closure and a brand new beginning. But sometimes my point is that sometimes when our life has been like that, and then one or two of the things that were really occupying a lot of our time and our energy are transformed, we kind of almost go to that place where we're just not quite exactly sure what to do with ourselves, because all of a sudden there's these sort of blocks of time that are like have created holes, if you will, in our schedule and in our day-to-day activities. It's being suggested to you that if that is sort of how you're feeling, think back to a simpler time. Think back to a time when life wasn't so chaotic and wasn't so busy and there wasn't so much on your plate, stuff that you rightly or wrongly feel responsible for. Go back in your mind and in your heart to a time that is softer, that is gentler, that was simpler. And trust that the Wheel of Fortune is here to bring you karmic blessings and a change of your fortune for the better. So this card has a lot of sort of shifting energy around it, right? There is that sense that there is a rebirth on its way, or it has arrived. There seems to be sort of just kind of things aren't exactly clear what direction you want to go in or don't want to go in, or maybe you have a couple of choices to make and you've not got clarity on that, and you're being asked to go back to a simpler time. Very often in the hustle and bustle of life, we actually forget some of the things that were really joyful to us at other times in our life, you know, and sometimes it's a good thing to just step back in time and kind of go back to those times when things were just simpler, they were more fun, there's a vibrancy and energy. And then trust that karma's on his way and the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. So how do you go back in time? Well, you might want to listen to music, for example, from a particular era where you were, kind of at your best. Like, what decade do you consider the best decade of your life, or what was going on at a certain time? What was the music you were listening to? Go back and look at photographs. Go back, and if you're lucky enough and blessed enough to still have some of those people in your life, maybe it's a time for to talk about some memories and bring some really good energy and good feelings back. But know that karmic blessings are on the way, and you should embrace them and accept them and trust that the direction you are looking for is going to be illuminated for you. But you have to do a little bit of work, and then you're going to find the direction you want to go in. And don't forget that karma's going to be lending a hand in terms of sort of bringing that about. Okay, and we have the rose quartz. 8 of Swords, Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Sun. Wowzers. Wow, wow, wow. Awesome, awesome cards. So let's start with the 8 of Swords. So this talks about being afraid, feeling restricted. But what's restricting you is fear. It is being scared of going forward. It is being scared of bringing a new thought processes or energy to your thoughts, so that you are able to literally drop those, the rope that is so loose. You just have to drop your hands and the rope is going to fall. And take off the glasses, clear your vision, and look at things honestly and ask yourself, where are you not moving forward because you are stuck in a place of fear, whether that is fear of the unknown or whether that is fear of the past repeating itself. But there's definitely that sense that, it's time now to face those fears, acknowledge them. And when you do that, it is amazing how much strength they lose. Because when you look anything square in the eye, it no longer has the ability to kind of govern your reactions or your thoughts. Now, as if that wasn't enough, now you have the Knight of Cups coming in. So the Knight of Cups is about, sometimes news of movement towards happy feelings, emotional satisfaction. It could be a love relationship. It could be a partnership that works really well for you. But whatever is on the momentum going forward is very, very much the sense of there's happiness, there's good news. There is, in some ways, like new kind of relationship beginnings coming your way. And it's really happy, happy news. You have the 10 of Cups. So my goodness gracious. So with the 10 of Cups, you literally have that sense of a contented love, a contented home life, a happy home life. There is a sense of peace and calm. The 10 of Cups card always reminds me of that feeling you get when you just sit down one day, kind of in the sun, and you listen to the birds and you watch the grass grow and you look around and you think, you know what? I did it. I accomplished it. I am perfectly happy with where I am in my life right now. I have the peace of mind, the stability, the full heart. And that, of course, is being followed by the sun. So, my goodness gracious. So, the sun, of course, is about success, achievement, victory. It is about really, really finding yourself in a very victorious position, finding yourself kind of in the direction that you always wanted to go in or move in or be. So, this 10 of Cups is being really, really supported by the sun. And that 10 of Cups, which is that sort of feeling of emotional fulfillment and contentment, is supported by the 9 of Cups, which is bringing you good news, happy news. And there's movement towards that. And all that is there for you as long as you deal with the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords, of course, is about facing your fears, facing those things that have sort of made you feel stuck or paralyzed, and looking them square in the eye and recognizing that they are thoughts and they don't have power over you. They only have as much power as you give them. And if you have given them too much power in the past, it is absolutely time for you to take that power back and put those thoughts in a place where you are controlling your thoughts and your activities and your movement forward, not where fear or worry or anxiety is doing that for you. Okay. So, lovely, again, lovely messages. I hope you enjoyed the readings. And again, I thank you so, so much for being here. Until next time, enjoy the week. Breathe in some sunshine. And don't forget, all the power you need or require, you already have. Bye for now.